Hello everyone, I'm Justin, aka JY, and I'm going to hopefully speed run you on how to install JY mod version 2.0 the best I can without any edits in the video because I don't want to waste time on that. So once you downloaded the zip file from either Reddit or D2 mods or whatever, just go ahead and extract it. Now I just installed Diablo 2, just the base game. Do not go on Battle.net or anything once you install it. And inside the JY mod folder, just go to the README. And that will bring you to this page. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Let's see, 75, yeah, that works. Alright, we'll go to the Install tab. Now a lot of you guys probably already have patch 1.13c and D2SC, so you can just do these short steps here. But for those of you that want to do a fresh install or are new to like single player modding and stuff, I'm going to show you how to do this. Fresh install. Alright, so obviously if you don't have Diablo 2 installed, go ahead and install it. Do not go on Battle.net or install any patches, this will put you on the latest patch. Once we install Pluggy, if you want it, which I highly recommend you do, it will prevent you from accidentally going online and getting that patch, so make sure you get that. So anyway, step 2, download D2SC, which this is my second take on the video, and as you can see, the site's not working, so sorry Samuel, but I'm going to go ahead and include that in my mod. I hope you really don't mind. I'm going to keep the link in here. If you guys really need to see how to install it or whatever, it's in there. Go ahead and give them props for installing this wonderful software, but sorry, your site's unreliable, so I'm just going to go ahead and install it. So anyway, so if you go into his forum post, if you go to like at the top of the third post, there will be a download link, and that will give you this file, D2SC version 2.0. So go ahead and open that. Click next. Put it in your Diablo 2 folder. Mine's in program files x86. That's usually the default. Click next again, next again. We'll go ahead and create a desktop icon because this is how you're going to launch Diablo 2. For my mod at least. So, right, and install. Unfortunately, I'm remoted into my laptop, so I'm not going to be able to read my notes at the same time. I'm just going to have to keep going back to it. We don't want to really launch this right now, so we need to get stuff set up. Alright. Step 3 is optional. It's just a Pluggy version 11.02 install. Most people use 10.0, which is garbage, I'm sorry to say. You can read why I think so in the useful info. You'll definitely want 11.2 once you see what I wrote in there. Very useful. Anyway, to install it, if you already have a plugin installed, make a backup of your current pluggy ini file, which would be this guy here. I don't have file extensions enabled, but it's just pluggy and then configuration setting file. So if you went in here on your other pluggy and you modified it, make a backup of it. If you never touched it, then just go ahead and replace it with the one in my folder. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. So yeah, copy the pluggy folder included with JYMod and paste it into your D2 folder and overwrite all files if asked. And it just gives the default directory. So I'm in the JYMod folder. I'm just gonna right click and copy. And then we'll go to where I installed Diablo 2, program files x86, and then to Diablo 2, and then we will paste it. I'm not going to use any shortcuts because not a lot of people are tech savvy, and I guess it's just better to see it visually just to show you what I'm doing. So paste, and then overwrite all the files. Do this with all of them. Continue. Alright, easy as that. And then copy the my mod folder. We'll just open up another one so we don't have to go back and forth. Okay, so here's the mods folder. Copy that. I put my mod here, but it's the mods folder. I'll have to go ahead and change that. So just paste that into the Diablo 2 folder. Overwrite again. Alright. Step 5, potentially optional. If you've never played single player before, you don't have to worry about this, but if you've played single player before and you want to copy your characters over from your other install, you just have to move the save folder to the mods, well, the my mod folder. I'll show you. So if you used D2SE, your save folder will be in here. D2SE, cores, 1.13c, and then your save folder will be in here. So just right click and copy that. We'll do it because whatever. And then go back to Diablo 2, and then go to mods, my mod, and then just right click and paste it, and then it will just merge with the existing one already in here. Okay, and if you didn't use D2SE and you just used regular Diablo 2, your save folder will just be in the Diablo 2 folder. So just same thing, right click, copy, and paste it into that my mod folder, same as the other one. Alright. Okay, so now step 6a, right click the D2SE exe, the application file found inside your D2 folder. So here it is, D2SE application, you see. So right click that and go to properties, and then go to compatibility tab, and then I believe we're gonna, compatibility tab at the top, and then check the box next to run this program in compatibility mode for Windows XP Service Pack 3, and also run this program as administrator. So it's just right here. I click this and go there, and then mine was already defaulted, but make sure it's checkmarked to run this as administrator. Click OK. Alright, and then right click the D2 vidtest exe found inside your D2 folder, and we're pretty much just going to do the same thing. Compatibility, run as administrator, Service Pack 3. So, and that's just right here. So right click, properties, compatibility, it's already on that, Service Pack 3, run as administrator. Okay, great, easy. Alright. Locate it, we were already on it, so now you know where it is. So when you run this file, it's going to mess up your resolution. Now that's normal, it's going to fix itself when it finishes, and for those that aren't reading the or watching this video tutorial, I just made sure that they read these steps. You want to make sure that you select one of these options. I prefer D-Draw. I know some people like Glide. Feel free to use whatever you want. I actually recommend looking into Glide because it can improve Diablo 2's graphics, but I never bothered doing that, so whatever. But anyway, let's go ahead and run that. Just double click it and go to Run retest. And this takes about a minute. Oh yeah. It's 11 o'clock at night. I just want to go to bed. I want to release this tomorrow though. I've been working on it for like 3 weeks now. Alright, I'm just going to go the direct draw because that's what I use. So, click OK. Alright, and next step is optional 2. If you don't really want to play around with the older versions of D2, I recommend just deleting these folders. They're located here, program files, Diablo 2, DSE cores, so we're just going to go to that. D2SE, cores, and then see there's all these files here. Basically when you run D2SE, you can like run older versions, Diablo 2. I mean, don't really care about that, so I'm just going to delete them. Okay. And of course don't delete the 1.13c because that's what we're going to be using. Step 10, run D2SE in the Diablo 2 folder. No, here. Back to the Diablo 2 folder. And then if you didn't make a shortcut before, you could just make one. Let's see, do I have one in here? Yeah, I do. So I just have one on my start menu, so I'm going to go ahead and open that. And then you will get this. And let's go back to my guide here. You see we're already almost done. So single click the blue My Mod option to select it. That's that one right there. And then under the display options, ensure the following settings are selected. Just go to DDraw and make sure the window mode is selected. If you're using Pluggy, which I highly recommend it. And then these two, make sure those two are check marked. Okay. And then simply click Start Plugin. Now, you see, if you get this error, it's because you probably pirated Diablo 2. Now, I just deleted these files just for demonstration. I'll show you how to get around this. D2SE actually includes some files to have a work around this. I mean, obviously, you should buy Diablo 2, but if you really don't want to, just where is it? Okay, in the Diablo 2 folder, just go into D2SE, and then in the X optional folder, highlight just these bottom 3. I think I say to just highlight them all for simplicity's sake in the written guide, but you don't want to take the music one because you'll crash, which as soon as you go to town it will crash your game, so you'll figure that out quick. I got that in my help and troubleshooting in my Google spreadsheet. But anyway, take those files, copy them, go back to your Diablo 2 folder and paste them in here. And you need admin access, just click continue. If it says to overwrite them, do not overwrite them. Otherwise it might cause issues, but for those 3 it probably won't, but whatever. Alright, so and then all we have to do is test to see if the mod is working. So I included a character with that. So let's see, D2SE. And then when you want to start the game, you just make sure my mod is selected, and then you click Start Plugin. And here's the game. Single player. And here we go. JY mod test. I was messing with this before. He's still level 99. I'll have to change that back. He's got gold. I'll remove that later, but let's go into the Roderick Cube, and you got 2 Thal runes in here. If it successfully transmutes to an end room, then you know you did it right. Congrats. Yeah. I highly recommend looking at the useful info in here. There's definitely some stuff in here you absolutely will want to know. Still have to do this, that little section there, but lots of stuff in here. And a little bit of frequently asked questions about the mod. 3 things troubleshooting, basically just for that optional folder crap. And version history. Yeah. And then go ahead and take a look at what the mod can do. I mean, everything's pretty straightforward, I guess, but definitely want to look at the Roger Cube socketing recipes that I just added. Make sure you read the warning there. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the mod. Thanks.